to the Batmobile.
Ladies and gentlemen, hello and welcome to your channel, Jets and Fleet Gaming, where you get whatever you want. My name is Jerry the Tree Wiz, and I'm super excited to be here today. We've been doing a bunch of live streams, and I've been loving it. It's been good hanging out with you guys, but we're putting our thinking hats on, and we're getting some cool videos coming your way. But today, we were doing some research on the new, the amazing, the Minimander. This season's called A Little Help Here. I think it's because we just saw that the commander, he's in a bad way. He got eaten by a person-eating plant, and now we have our little help here. The little help is the Minimander, who, as we know from the overlords, the Doe overlords, that he wants to overthrow the commander, but he's working for me today. If you guys have been watching the channel and staying up with the videos, you guys know that I've been playing with this monstrosity of a Greevil. I call the Greevil Nexus when you get enough Greevils and spell grounding rods to infinitely have dough. You have enough dough forever. So you build your Greevil Nexus and then you do Killbot Nightfall. Well, I wanted to find a way to get your barrel chest done easy, where you have to collect 500 dough from barrels. And I also wanted to test out how much the Minimander helps you get dough. So look, that's with one Minimander. We were just collecting dough from the dough barrels. And I'm actually loving the Minimander. I'm glad they made him a common card because he's so complex. He could have been a legendary card. He is legendary. It's legendary that they gave him to us as a common, and they're giving us so many of them because he is fun. And I'm glad we have a lot of Minimanders to play. So now I've got two Minimanders on the map, and I'm wanting to test here how it will be when I get another dough barrel down. Will it be faster than the last one? Let's take a look. Or does the Minimander, that's faster. Look at that. Boom, boom, boom. Barrier, baby. That's what we're talking about. I was ready for that. You can play the barrier at the very last second with the airstrike. It's great. They've really got, remember how they said they were going to fix pathing, and think about how great everything is now. The game feels really good. I love that I can pop that barrier down just like that. And the troop trap is the bane of this deck. And this really wasn't about winning for me, but we're still going to pull off the victory. We're just trying, watch this, army of cheerleadered Minimanders. Now, if I would have healed then, watching this in hindsight, it's good to watch your replays to figure out what you can do to get better. If I would have healed just before, I would have been able to keep all four of my Minimanders and not just be down to two. But now I'm down to, now I got a third Minimander, and I want to find a deck where we can almost have a Minimander Nexus. What I mean by the Nexus is infinite dough. So now we've got this dough barrel. Watch how fast we get it. Whammy, whammy, look at that, another barrier. And we're just rolling with the dough. So we're able to keep throwing down Killbot Nightfall, because you know when you put the Nightfall on Killbot, he's an animal. He brings everything to him while he just sits there and waits. Now watch this. Watch these cheerleadered Minimanders just wreck this thing. Woo! That's great. They don't do as much damage as I thought, but I get why. It's because they also get raged and they help you collect dough. They're much more useful than just being a unit designed to deal damage. You're able to control what they attack. I know it called them a free-for-all troop. They really are not a free-for-all troop. So watch how we get this victory. We stormed in with all our Minimanders just because we knew we had enough firepower backing us up with that Killbot there. Sometimes you just know when it's time to go in. All right, fast forward to this next replay. All right, you guys, here we are into the next replay that I want to show you guys, where my enemy, the Red Commander, he builds an army back here of cheerleaders. He builds an army of spell grounding rods. The entire map is just filled with these passive types of cards, and I'm just focusing on one thing. I'm building my army, my Minimander army, and then I'm going to swarm in and destroy all of his units. The Minimander's cool because your Greevils don't attack for you. They just produce dough. But when you have this dough barrel Minimander combo, I'm getting my achievement done fast, collecting a lot of dough from dough barrels because I've got my dough collecting assistants. Now, the point of me doing this research is actually so that I'll be able to figure out how much, if any, faster having more Minimanders helps you get dough. It doesn't seem like it is that much more when you have like 7 Minimanders, but that's the point of this research that I'm doing, and I just wanted to bring these replays to you guys. So you can see he's got a decent amount of cheerleaders. He's got 3 spell grounding rods. He's getting my teleports back here. There's also another interesting thing I want to show you in this replay. You'll notice I get a bunch of Minimanders, and then my Killbots get stuck behind them, and I end up with a whole bunch of Killbots hanging out with me over by the dough barrel. I don't know why I'm not collecting dough. There we go. So it's looking like this is a match that I'd have no hope with, right? It really does. But I've got a plan. I've got a strategy. I've learned from the Greevil Gauntlet. I've really learned that when you have a certain strategy, sometimes you got to play the long game and the smart game. Look at this. Boom. Raged Minimander. What a team. That just looks cool. Wow, look at how big the Minimander's bazooka is. That is great. I love the card. I see why they hyped it up so much. He lived up to the hype. Now he's just getting more and more units back there. And I'm going to force them out with my Nightfall because I don't like the Mad Scientist. Her range is insane. So Nightfall is just super powerful. Hopefully this Killbot is going to save me. This really is a crazy looking replay, right? At first I didn't know if I liked where the game... I don't want to say where the game was headed. I love where the game's headed. I was so confused to start playing the game with this stacking of units like this, with all these spell grounding rods in the back, but I kind of like it. It's kind of fun, and when someone does it to me, I still find ways of winning. You can always play this game your way. If you want to kill with the commander, throw some bananas on him, have fun. Look, he almost died there, because when you have the cheer... And I only have one cheerleader, but that's still going to boost... Oh yeah, see, the killbots are stuck. Took me a while to realize that. But look how fast... Okay, we do get dough a lot faster with more... Or is that just one Minimander? Yeah, I only have just one Minimander, so... I'm not even sure if when you have 2 or 3 Minimanders, if it goes any quicker. It should. Well, it might be a little overpowered. See, there we go again. The units are stuck behind the Minimander. That's kind of cool. I don't know if that's a glitch. All right, look at the back of his... Look at the back of his field there. That is just beautiful. I want to see the killbots get back there and just shred. Just go to town. Oh, look at that. Gone, gone, gone. And they were boosted by all those cheerleaders. He's got a lot of cheerleaders on his side, so those piranhas did a lot of damage. But I'm going to build up my army, and then I am going to sick him. Here we go. We got another dough barrel. Let's see how fast we go this time. Oh, yeah, that's faster. Yes, that's faster. Each Minimander does that. What do you think? Leave it in the comments. By the way, guys, I always forget to say like and subscribe and stuff, and YouTube's always like, don't forget to tell people to like and sub. Well, I don't feel like I have to because you guys are just so good to me. But look at this army of Minimanders here. Woohoo! Look at all those loudspeakers showing all the boost. Oh, look, epic, epic. Here we go, here we go. Destroy, destroy. We don't even have rage anymore. And just look at all the cheerleaders on the ground. This is great. Oh, there are moments in life that you live for. How often do you just get to mow... I'm not even... To mow down a group full of cheerleaders made out of dough. This is great. Life is good. That was a great victory. Ladies and gentlemen, we do daily videos here. That's why I'm here today. I'm working on some other more intense videos, some real good tips that'll help you guys know some in-depth stats. But at the moment... I just wanted to make sure I was here with you guys. I wanted to show you these replays and show you where we're going with the Minimander. We got, is today Thursday? It is Thursday, so tomorrow...
Game Breaker Friday.
Is the game broken? What's breaking the game? We'll leave that up to you. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm Jerry the Tree Wiz. Y'all know the deal from the bottom of my heart to the top of my head and everything in between. I love you. Peace.
To the Batmobile.